Hey guys, how are you? This is kind of a different video. You can actually see me for once. Usually you just hear me. I don't really show myself on here much. I decided that I'm going to start a tag. So I started a tag called JustaDoll2016 Tag. And it's for 2022. And I have about 10 questions. I tried to do some questions that I haven't heard asked before very often, but thought it'd be fun. Alright, so question number 1. Have you ever owned a dream baby? If so, who was it? And do you still have it? So for me, my dream baby was Angel by Olga Ayor. That's the baby that I first started watching on YouTube when I found out about reborns. Little X Loves Laura, she had passed away a few years ago. It was actually her channel. She had baby, what did she name him? Carter, baby Carter. I fell in love with him, so I found him on eBay, and I paid like $300 or something just for the kit. It was stripped, no COA. Marilyn McCain, who became a good friend of mine, she actually reborned him for me, and I had him for a few years actually, but I do no longer have him. And he was so beautiful. Like, I was looking at pictures of him even the other day. He was really cute. And then I guess Huxley. Huxley was my other dream baby I had recently. And as you guys know, I kind of went through some stuff and I just got rid of all the reborns. So unfortunately, he did go. So I would like to own another Huxley one day, I think. But yeah, Angel Ayor was definitely my number 1 dream baby. Number 2. Have you ever sold or traded a baby and regretted it? So, those who are close with me and kind of watch me on Facebook pages, you know that I don't usually hang on to babies very long. It's really unlikely for me to keep a baby more than probably 6 months, definitely more than a year. But the few babies that I really, really miss, number 1 would be my Liam I had. Liam by Bonnie Brown, with the toddler. I named him Riker, and he was so adorable. I sold him, and numerous times I put postings out asking if anybody knew who had him, because I love him back so much. He was adorable. And then also my baby, the baby that really started my YouTube was Nico by Gudrun Legler. I named him Baby Easton. I really miss. I sold him, or traded him once with a friend and got him back immediately because I just missed him. But I ended up selling him, and I still wonder about him a lot. There's a few babies. But yeah, definitely the ones that stick out is Angel, or not Angel, sorry. Angel I loved, but I was ready to part with. I don't really miss him. But I really, really miss my Liam and Easton. That's all that comes to mind immediately. I'm sure there's more though. Number 3, who is or was your rarest baby? So again, that was probably Angel by Olga Ayor. I named him Carson. He was, from what I think, like, he seems super rare. It's really hard to find him, and it doesn't look like a lot of people have him. So I would consider him to be rare, but he's definitely my rarest baby. Number 4, who is your favorite sculptor? Hands down, my favorite sculptor has to be Bonnie Brown. Sorry, I'm fiddling with my phone case here. I love Bonnie Brown babies. As you can tell, I got little Liam here who's just sleeping on mommy. But he's the Chase by Bonnie Brown. I actually made a little list the other day at work of all the babies I've had. And I've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've had like 8 different Bonnie Brown sculpts, but I've had numerous twin A's, a couple different twin B's. I had 2 Tinks. I have my Chase now, clearly. I had Maddie. I love Bonnie Brown's work. I just think she does amazing, amazing, amazing work. Number 5, how do you pick a name for your babies? Do you ever reuse names of past babies? So for me, typically, I see the baby and a name just kind of pops to mind. I've named babies names I didn't even really like, just because I thought it suited them. I once had a baby named Owen, and it's never a name I would have thought of before, but I just thought he looked like one. Yeah, most times it's just I look at the baby and their name just comes to mind. I'm actually expecting a really special baby right now, a little silicone that a friend is making me, Trina. She's making him for me, but he wasn't even painted. I looked at the sculpt, I'm like, boom, that's your name. So he's already named. First name anyways. Middle names are usually a little bit harder. But the first name, yeah, just, I look at the sculpt and whatever comes to mind comes to mind. And I try not to reuse names, but it's funny, I was going through my list, like this is my list of all the dolls I've had that I can remember. I've used a lot of the same girl names. So I've had like significantly less girls than I have boys. And almost every time I get a girl, I name her either Maya or Ava. Those are my 2 girl names. And then for boys, I've reused Aiden a couple times. And I think I used Easton twice. But I think those are the only names I've reused for the most part. Next is... how many reborn silicone dolls have you had since you started collecting? How many at one time? So this is why I started out my list. I was really curious. I know that at one time the most I've had was 7 babies. This is when I lived at my first house in London, and I had a whole nursery, and I had a playpen and a swing and a bouncer, and just I was all out here. And I had 7 babies. I can't remember who all 7 were, but I know I had 7 at one time. And I ended up finding like that was too much, so I like to keep around like maybe 3 at a time at maximum. And then how many ever? Here I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So I have 34 written down here, and that's just what I can remember. So I'm sure I've had a lot more. I would say I've probably had upwards of 50 babies in the, 8 years I've been collecting? 8 years or so. I started collecting, I think, 2015, so was that 6 years? 7 years? Math's not my strong suit. But yeah, I've had probably around 50 babies. Next is, what is your favorite thing to do with your babies? So my favorite thing to do is to dress them. You can tell, like, the only videos I really do are changing videos. I love changing the baby's clothes. I just put Liam in this little outfit here now that we got from Auntie Lana. It's a little onesie that says, what did it say? You and Me Forever with Mickey Mouse. And he's got his little Mickey Mouse hat. Support his head here. Yeah, he's got his little Mickey ear hat on. And he likes to have his hands by his face a lot, so he's got his little scratch mittens. My favorite thing to do is definitely to dress them, and then just to hold them. So yeah, that's pretty much all I do. I just like to look at them. Like, when, I don't have, like, my boyfriend over, he's okay with the dolls, but he's not, like, really into them. When he's not over, I'll just sit the baby on the bed. So yeah, that's my favorite thing to do, is just dress and hold. Number 8. Do you have a theme for your babies? So, I've gone through numerous different themes throughout my time in the reborning, but right now my theme seems to be like Disney. Almost everything this little guy has is Mickey or Pooh Bear. I love Disney, but for my silicone coming, I have a really like kind of babyish theme for him. Like I want sleepers, onesies, scratch mittens. Like I want them to look really newborn-like. Where in the past, most of my babies were really, like, preppy looking, look like little old men and little old ladies. I like to dress them very, like, adult-like. But yeah, right now it's just probably Disney and really baby-looking clothes. So cute here. Number 9. Where is your favorite place to shop? I would probably say right now it's H&M. And Auntie Lana's Facebook page. I love to shop there. She gets like really gorgeous things from the UK. Like I get most of my Disney clothes from her. This little one here is from Primark. So definitely Auntie Lana's closet, and H&M has really sweet little baby things. I find H&M fits the babies really well. Number 10. Other than dolls, what else do you collect? for example, pacifiers, bottles, or diapers? Or do you even collect something that isn't doll related? So when I first started out in the Reborns, I wanted to collect everything. I had every kind of bottle, every kind of soother. I collected just anything baby I found I didn't own, I bought. It was impulsive and ridiculous. But I did it. Now I wouldn't say I really collect them, but I like pacifiers. Yeah, I think if I collected anything, yeah, it'd be probably little pacifiers. Actually, speaking of that, I went to Shoppers today. For you Canadians, you know what Shoppers is. If you're American, I believe it's Walgreens. Let me show you. I've got to zoom in here for a second. Alright, so at Shoppers today, I found some pacifiers. I thought I would just take a peek for the silicone coming. And they actually had some on sale. Sorry here, just trying to readjust. Little Liam chilling here. Alright, so I got some mams. Usually the mam newborn ones are like anywhere from $8 to $10. And they were on sale for $3.97. So I bought every pack I could find, which they were all different, which is nice. So first I got this little pack. It's got the chick and the frog. I thought those would be a nice size for the silicone's mouth. And even on Liam, I think it'd be nice. I'll probably make a couple for him and leave the rest for his brother. This is a really old one. You guys probably all have seen. It's the lion and the rhino. And this is a brand new one. I was shocked this one was on sale. It's a little dino. And then a bear. So I'm not really too big on the bear one, but I love the little dino. So yeah. Probably pacifiers is what I collect. So that is all my questions for you guys. But I appreciate you hanging out with me and trying to get to know me a little bit. I'd love to get to know you guys and get back into the groove of my reborn family, you know. So thank you guys so much for watching. And if you want to do this tag, you can tag me maybe on Instagram. Or I don't know if you can tag people in YouTube videos. I don't think so, but I will take a peek. So just name your video JustaDoll2016 2022 tag. And I will come watch. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.